I also can see Madam Victoria Navitaka. You're most welcome. And the graduates who are graduating today to go and hit the road of the clearing industry with knowledge, with professionalism and excellency, please, you're with us. Congratulations upon reaching this 13th graduation ceremony. Everybody congratulate yourselves, the learners that are graduating. Places of convenience are right out there. Just go down the stairs and the signage will guide you. In case you haven't caught a cup of tea or a glass of juice, please make sure you pick one because this is a happy occasion. The Commissioner Customs will be arriving in very few minutes, and the occasion has already begun, so we'd request DJ to give us a short interlude, and then we'll be back here rolling with the program and we proceed. Thank you. Please, you're most welcome to the 13th graduation ceremony of the ESC FFPC. Thank you.
Bidara irisiti ojakumpa irisiti tompa bidara irisiti ojakumpa irisiti tompa bidara mpa irisiti yange.
That's right. Insist on getting your e-receipt. It's your ticket to fantastic prizes, including motorbikes, laptops, fridges, and a fully paid 6-day safari for 2 in Uganda. Take a picture of.
A round of applause. As the guest of honor today, and also escorted by the Assistant Commissioner Field Services, URA, and also escorted by the President of the Chair of the National Curriculum Implementation Committee. At this moment, allow me to request all of us to stand up and we dedicate this occasion in the hands of God, and then we proceed. Our dear loving Father, you are above, you are God. You are the creator, you're the one that gives power, and you're the one that gives us knowledge to create wealth. This morning, we dedicate this graduation ceremony into your able hands. May you come and bless it. Let your hand be upon us. Whatever shall be done, let it glorify your name. We pray in the name of the Almighty God. Amen. Okay, please, you can have your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, our program is going to be very, very fast because I am aware that the chief guest will be running somewhere after here, and engagements, and all of you, you know it's a Friday and engagements, it's a conclusion of the peak period. Our program will run as follows. We'll have opening remarks by the chairperson of the NCIC, We'll have remarks from the Assistant Commissioner Learning and Development. Then after, we'll have the remarks from the industry representative, who is the chairman of UFA, Mr. Charles Mwebembezi. We'll have the ESC representative. We'll have the FIEFA representative, Trademark Africa representative. Then we'll go to the certificate award ceremony that will be presided over by the guest of honor. Then we'll cut the cake. I saw it around. We'll cut the cake, and then we'll, that is by the guests, and then the best candidates. Speech by the guest of honor, and then a vote of thanks by the graduates representative. So already choose among yourself who's going to do that. Without wasting time, allow me to take this singular honor to welcome remarks by the chair of the National Curriculum Implementation Committee. Please appreciate her as she comes forth. That hand clap is mine. Please appreciate the chair.
The Commissioner Customs, members of URA senior management present, the representative from the East African Community Customs Directorate, the President FIEFA, Executive Director FIEFA, board members of FIEFA present, representative of Trademark Africa, members of the Freight Forwarders Association in Uganda present, the East African Customs Freight and Forwarding Practicing Certificate trainers present, members of the National Curriculum Implementation Committee present, URA staff present, and to you, our graduates, all protocol observed, a good morning to you all. Thank you. It is indeed a great pleasure and an honor for me to congratulate all the graduates of the 17th intake of 2021-2022 on this 13th graduation ceremony for the successful completion of the ESC Customs Freight and Forwarding Practicing Certificate program that has been an enjoyable program for the last months that you have done. You have been the pioneer class for the reviewed curriculum since 2018. This curriculum was launched, it was revised, and it was aligned to the new trends of the industry. You pioneering this has been a great achievement for us as the National Curriculum Implementation Committee. I stand before you as the regional chair for the Curriculum Implementation Committee, as well as the national chair for the Curriculum Implementation Committee, and I'm known by the names of Blenda Nakazi Mogeza. I am happy to mention that today we are graduating 204 students out of the 230 students that sat at the different examination centers, including Mutukula, Malaba, and Kampala. And you who are here today were among the successful people that are graduating from this program today. Congratulations to you once again. Would like to appreciate you for all the efforts that you have put in from the time you joined the program when we started it towards the end of January last year. The commitment that you made throughout the program, it's not easy. It's not easy for you to attend an online class for 10 months, but you endured the storm and you have made it today. Congratulations to you once again. So it makes us proud as the Curriculum Implementation Committee to know that our drive towards the professionalism of the industry, our endeavors are actually being realized by the fact that this is the 17th intake in Uganda, Last month, towards the end, I witnessed the graduation of the Rwandan team as well, and you being amongst the people that are also going through the new curriculum, the revised curriculum, and you being the pioneers in East Africa, congratulations to you. I would like to recognize the support that we have received from the URA management team that has been led by the Commissioner General, the Commissioner Customs Department, and the Commissioner of Corporate Services. We at URA are delighted to deal with professional agents, and hence the reason why we partnered with the industry to ensure that the customs agents through whom we work are professionalized and are serving the clients as expected, providing a great client experience. I would also like to recognize the leadership of the Freight Forwarders Fraternity, who through their member companies have supported their staff. Many of you here have been funded by your employers who are members of the Freight Forwarders Fraternity, and they have gone an extra mile to ensure that all the employees in their companies are professional and have been members of the ESC FFPC practicing certificate. So as NCIC, we are committed to partnering with you in availing you with even more opportunities for you to enhance your knowledge and skills through the various upskilling, reskilling, and retooling programs that we are providing with you. I hope and pray that you will be a part of the continuing professional development programs that we are running every month to ensure that you remain relevant in the industry, even with the various changes and emerging trends in the industry. My sincere appreciation goes to the Federation of East African Freight Forwarders Association for the continued support in the implementation of this program as a regional initiative and a great benefit to the industry for the very big effort that has been made in the review of the curriculum. Last month, we launched our e-learning portal, the FORCE, and all this has been towards driving towards technology as we deliver the training. And as part of this, you will also be able to access curative learning courses on the platform to ensure that you're continuously learning and not just stopping at this level that you have acquired. So I encourage you to visit the platform and make good use of it. My appreciation also goes to Trademark Africa, formerly Trademark East Africa. They've walked the journey with us to date, where we are, for their tireless effort that they have provided in terms of reviewing the program and ensuring that it meets the needs of the industry as well as the country. This has been done through enhancing the harmonization and standardization of the customs practices and procedures for handling goods in international trade in the region. I believe this prepares us as a country as we move towards the African Continental Free Trade Area, where we expect you to participate beyond the borders of East Africa. Your support in this and other initiatives has gone a long way in fulfilling our objective for professionalizing the industry, and therefore would like to thank you, our partners, Trademark Africa, for the support of the rollout and building the sustainability of this program, because we don't want it to end with you, but continuously grow it as we cultivate professionalism, integrity, and proficiency in the clearing freight forwarding industry in all the ESC partner states. Finally, I would love to take this opportunity to appreciate the entire team of the NCIC members, the trainers and coordinators that have been behind the management of this program for having successfully put together the logistics and capacity to enable this very critical training. I would like to assure you that all your trainers continuously go through a training of trainers to ensure that they are still relevant in terms of the way we deliver the training program. And I want to believe that by the time you've got to this level, it's been because of those trainers. So would like to appreciate our dear trainers for all the efforts that they have put in towards this. And to you, our graduates, the complexity of the role played by the customs agents and freight forwarders means that you are at the center of a host of issues. Some of these issues are from the other parties you interact with in your day-to-day work, such as the regulatory agencies, the clients, service providers, and while others are about yourselves as the industry players. Key among these issues has been the issue of professionalism. So you make us proud to be the drivers of this program in ensuring effective delivery, and please do not be shy to tell us where we are failing and to celebrate where we succeed. Continuous improvement is one of the things that we believe in, and therefore we value your feedback to make it better for the other generations to come. I therefore urge you to take all the learning that you have gained and use it positively to add value to your companies and be the change agents in your industry. The economic development of our country is dependent on the integrity and professionalism of our conduct. So I ask you to go home determined not to let us down. We are in this together. I therefore also urge you to take up our upcoming continuing professional development programs. As I have mentioned before, we currently have a program that we have pioneered as Uganda, which you could consider to be the next level of development, and that is the Freight Logistics Diploma and the Theatre Diploma that have been put on the table for you to consume. It's important for you to remain relevant, and therefore, it is your responsibility as the people in the industry to continue seeking growth to ensure your relevance, not just at the regional level, but at the global level as well. That being said, I would wish to congratulate you all upon the successful completion of this program. Thank you so much.
That was the chairperson, NCIC. Another round of applause for a job well done. At this very moment is a very strategic and important partner in this program who has been very central together with the coordination team, the Assistant Commissioner, URA Learning and Development. Allow me to welcome you to come and make your remarks. Please, a round of applause to appreciate her. Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you, Regan. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you are as excited as I am getting to this day. If you are, let's have a round of applause. It's such a great achievement. Good morning, once again. My name is Sarah Agnes Nyamwenge, Acting Assistant Commissioner Learning and Development, and I send warm regards from our Substantive Commissioner, Assistant Commissioner. She sends her love and wishes she could be here, but she's out of the country at this moment, but congratulations. I would like to recognize all our senior members present in your respective capacities, from URA, from FIAFA, from NCIC, from Trademark Africa, from the freight forwarding companies, the trainers, URA staff present in your distinguished capacities. Welcome and thank you very much for honoring this occasion with your presence. Let's give a round of applause to them. Okay, so I remember at the beginning of this program, when we were launching, I remember the questions that came through from some of you. There was a bit of anxiety. There was a bit of questions on the mode of delivery. I know many of you preferred the face-to-face approach, but COVID has taught us a lot. And I believe that the approach has even been more beneficial because there were instances when we would log in to check on you and some of you would be on the road. So imagine how much more difficult it would have been for you if you had to come into class every evening. So thank you for embracing the mode of delivery. Thank you for fully participating. We had some glitches at the start with people logging in, not being able to mute, etc. But by the end of the program, you have become even more professional in regards to your learning, in addition to the professionalism you have gained from the knowledge. So it really warms my heart to see the excitement that you have. As you walked in, people taking pictures, some stood up to the podium, others pretended to be cutting cake, and it shows that all the endeavors of the various partners here, of the learning and development team, of the trainers, have not been in vain. So it really warms our heart. I know that you recognize the value and the prestige of this program. It's not a small thing. It is run regionally, and the chair, NCIC, has talked about the international programs that are available for you. So it's not a small feat. Wear your gowns with pride, hold your certificates with pride, and in addition, exhibit all the knowledge that you have learned, you have gained with pride. I think you all know the program was rolled out in 2008, so we are boasting of over 10 years of running this in Uganda. So a lot of improvements have been made over the years. I really appreciate the effort that you have put in. As learning and development, our value is hinged on the PERI promise. PERI stands for professionalism, and in every program that we run, every program that we support, we ensure to have professionalism. That is why we have worked together with FIEFA, with the freight forwarding companies, with NCIC, to ensure that even the trainers that we have are professional through the programs that they run. Another is equitability. That's why the offer is available to all those that are in the freight forwarding industry, those that wish to join. I remember initially it was limited to those in the industry, but then we thought, what happens if someone wants to join? They would rather prepare themselves before. So the offer is available to all, relevant and applicable. I know a lot of reviews have been done. I know a lot of the trainers that have been picked are providing you knowledge that is relevant and applicable. I appreciate that you were able to have a field study to see the practicability of port operations, etc. Another is innovation. If you are done with this course and you cannot innovate, you cannot come up with something new, then a lot of it has been in vain. So we encourage you to innovate, and then impact is the last of the PERI value promise. So what that means is that everywhere that you now go, at your companies, in the field of your work, the impact of the program you have undertaken should be seen, should be felt, okay? Let's not be ordinary. Let's not be people that are doing the shoddy work with a lack of integrity. Let's have the impact felt. Lastly, as an L&D specialist, I believe that learning is continuous. The chair has mentioned all the options available. Benjamin Franklin once quoted that for the best return on your money, pour your purse, or should I say wallet, into your head. What does that mean? That any investment that you make towards learning is not in vain. It's actually the best return on your money. So keep up, embrace all these opportunities. Of course, we are there to support you as a L&D team. I would like to appreciate the team that is here from L&D, Learning and Development, URA, that has helped you with the platform, all the challenges you are having with logins, uploading the tests and exams. I really appreciate them. And I pledge our continued support towards the implementation of this program. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Another round of applause for SC Learning and Development. One of the beauties of being a master of ceremonies, you can operate from anywhere. And that is how our course also has been. ESC FFPC, we have been learning in Mutukula, in Malaba, operating anywhere. So let me take this chance to welcome one of the most senior people, a very senior person with a rich wealth or reservoir of experience, the industry representative, who is also the chairman of Mr. Charles Mwebembezi. You're welcome to make your remarks. Welcome.
The Commissioner, Customs, who is also our chief guest, our development partners, Trademark Africa, representatives from Federation of East African Freight Forwarders Association, assistant commissioners, a board and advisory council of Uganda Freight Forwarders Association, other industry leaders here present, and the trainers of ESC FFPC, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mwebembezi Charles, and I am the chairman of Uganda Freight Forwarders Association. I wish now to welcome you to this graduation with these words below. It is my pleasure to witness yet another very important event in our endeavor to professionalize our industries through the implementation of the East African Freight Forwarding Practicing Certificate course. Today, a force of 204 graduates is added on the already bigger pool of 2,145 graduates who have been trained over the years, plus, of course, many more who will be training going forward. We have been assured there is no turning back. We are ready to continue. Dear graduates, treat this as a foundation and the start of your professional journey. The career you have decided to take is rather dynamic and dictates that practitioners regularly undertake continuous professional development programs in order to attain the right skill set and competencies to participate at competitive levels. Like other people have said, you don't feel after this that you have reached, but you have to continue working. I have my friend, the professor here. He will agree with me. What is relevant today will be irrelevant tomorrow. For us who have been in this industry for over 30 years, we are here to tell the story. That for those who didn't want to change, they dropped out. But for those who have persevered, we are here. Yes. As an industry leader, for a good number of years now, I'm gratified when I look back at the years and see how far we have come. Our efforts of trust and cooperation with government agencies has grown to immeasurable levels, and the desire to hold our profession among the recognized professions remains our focus. So we want to be recognized as a professional body, as a body that can be relied upon without being pushed by somebody. And this is what we are working on. We are working on a law that will give us that status. And I want to pray that I live to see that. For your information, Uganda is privileged to hold a 2-day conference. Now this is work in progress, things that are coming up, and which I think, as people who are professional, you are interested. So we are having a conference for FIATA. FIATA stands for Federation of International Freight Forwarders, and it is based in Switzerland. So on the 1st and 2nd of next month, we shall be having a FIATA convention in Uganda, the first of its nature. This is a region, this is for the whole region. FIATA, for your own information, has 4 regions. It has the Americas, it has the Pacific and Asia, it has Europe, then it has Africa and the Middle East. That's where now the acronym RWAME comes from. So we shall be having a RWAME FIATA convention here come 1st of next month. And I would want all of you to attend because this is your function. This is a function that is expected to attract over 500 international experts. And our theme in that convention will be resilience, adaptability, and diversity in global supply chain. This again goes to dynamism. You don't have to be in one chair. You have to keep on moving and move with the rest of the world. This one will bring in leaders, there will be presentations from experts to discuss the current and emerging trends in the global supply chain. We invite you to take on this unique opportunity, not only to network, but also enhance your capacity on how to competitively operate in a dynamic international trade. Now, there will be very important people, including the president of FIATA. She will be here. The Director General of FIATA. These are people you may never have a chance to see again. So you come and you rub shoulders with the most important people in the world. So I am waiting for you. I'm waiting to see you come that day. One of our key strategic interventions, the recent past, is the FIATA Diploma in Freight Forwarding. This is an internationally recognized competence-based training and will equip you with requisite skills to competitively operate international freight logistics domains. This course is we are already registering. We are ready to start very soon, and I would encourage you to get in touch with the Secretariat, and your coordinator will give you more information so that from now there is no stopping. Certificate, diploma, degree, become a professor. So I want you to take advantage of all these developments. Mr. Chief Guest, I would like to assure you and to assure everybody that as Uganda Freight Forwarders Association, we are a membership organization and we allow all the people that conform to the criteria, that conform to our code of conduct. We have a code of conduct, and as long as you can conform to our code of conduct and have minimum qualification, we will welcome you. But we don't want people who don't conform. But when you come, we help you to conform so that we can move together. I would like to thank our partners, Trademark again, Uganda Revenue Authority, and the ESC Directorate of Customs, who have supported this program. I also thank FIAFA for their unwavering commitment, support, and passion to develop the freight logistics industry in the region. Kindly clap for all those people. We thank you, and we thank you so much. Finally, I would like also to thank my board, the board of Uganda Freight Forwarders Association. You can stand up for recognition, kindly. This is the representative of the board. We have also a council of elders, which is called the Advisory Council. We can thank them in absentia. They are very important people. They are the ones who have kept this movement going on. I also want to thank other industry leaders from USIFA, FOCAFO. Is the umbrella also recognized this if they have members? I don't know, but I know we have FOCAFO and USIFA. Thank them because some of you are their members. On behalf of the entire industry, we congratulate you all upon successfully completing this course. I call upon you to apply the knowledge acquired for the betterment of our industry. We would also like you to be our ambassadors, I underline that, out there, and encourage your other colleagues to take up the course for God and my country.
Thank you so much. Others called him chairman, others called him president. And in this period, it's okay. Let's appreciate the chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, to combine all these people is not a simple thing. It's not for every day. Because amidst us, I have someone who is very dear. If you've been in the training and in the clearing fraternity or revenue collection, chances are high, if you've been around for over 10 years, this gentleman has trained you. Coming all the way as a representative of the East African Community Representative, Directorate, ESC Directorate, a senior trainer, a reservoir, a blessing, and a moving encyclopedia of trade. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome Mr. Analo for his remarks. Please clap until he reaches. Until he reaches. 1, 2, clap, 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 clap.
Thank you very much. I'm very much humbled. And indeed, that which he has done is what makes me keep on going. It's not ukali. Some people may think it's matoke. No. That kind of appraisal makes a human being feel good. Thank you very much. The Commissioner of Customs and our chief guest for this occasion, the President of FIEFA, the Acting Commissioner for Learning and Development, the FIEFA Executive Director, the representative of Trademark Africa, the graduates, and I can't forget my colleagues, the elders in this room, Charles and Hikiro. We have walked a long way to bring this program where it is. It is something to be proud of because this is the only program running region-wise without government budget. It is a program that is a collaboration between the revenue authorities, the commissioner here, and in fact, clap for him. Just a gentleman's understanding has made a program run from 2007. That is something to be proud of. Graduates, it is your day. And imagine how important it is that the Secretary General of EAC dispatched me to this event for 3 hours. I have to be here. I have to bring his message to you. That is how important it is. And the Secretary General of East African Community and the Acting Director of Customs and Trade told me to come and deliver this message. They said, I have to tell you the clearing and freight forwarding community which you are joining as professionals is critical to the economies of East Africa. Is critical to the economies of these countries, all of them. Let me demonstrate. You see the clothes all these people are wearing here, the shoes, the ties. It is you who made them enter East Africa. Clap for yourselves. The commissioner can wait for revenue to be collected, but it is you who moves those things. It is you who are the movers. And I want to correct this impression that you are clearing agents. No, you are a critical agents in trade facilitation and resourcing our countries. That is not something to belittle. So you have to know that. Don't walk in the street saying, I am a clearing agent. You are critical to the economies of this region. Allow me to mention that FIEFA is a partner of East African Community. And this has been consummated in an MOU. Indeed, recently we had a visit by FIEFA just to affirm this collaboration. And it has been a very fruitful collaboration because EAC and the partner states have implemented a number of programs, including capacity building, this one that we are now presiding over. We have implemented the customs modernization program and trade facilitation programs. We do it in collaboration with this industry. Because if you refused, if you resisted, we could not realize these things. We have implemented the single customs territory. We have implemented the authorized economic operator program. We have implemented the one-stop border posts. We have implemented the regional electronic cargo tracking systems. And these with the collaboration of the industry. And it says one thing, that the Commissioner of Customs needs the customs officers on one hand, and he needs the clearing agents, customs clearing agents, the freight forwarders on the other hand. So you are partners in this industry. To the graduates, the SG asked me to say this. that I assure you, the program you are just graduating is a program recognized by the East African community. And when you graduate the way you have graduated, you are recognized in any country, in any partner state. You can actually go to Burundi and set up your business. You can actually come to Kenya and set up your business. Only know that there are commercial requirements. You have to pay for your rent. You have to pay for the office. Don't say Analo said, I just come and set up a business. No. Allow me to congratulate you on this occasion, but add on something. That you are now a professional. Immediately, the commissioner, the chief guest, hands you the certificate. You are a professional. A professional means you have been trained, you have expertise, and you have to follow some code of conduct. In other words, you should not be involved in negative integrity tendencies. Then you will not be a professional. You will be a thief. You will be a criminal. But we can't spend a whole year training you to qualify as a criminal. You are a professional. And they are good people, like Hikiro here, like Charles here in the industry. Borrow from their example. If you are seeing old men like this still surviving in the industry, they have not been checked by the commissioner, know that these are men and women of integrity. Emulate them. From me now, my advice is, you have graduated, yes. This should not make you feel contented and say you are okay. No. The chair has talked about the programs that are there, but in my own language, what I want to say is this: upscale yourself. Upscale yourself. Ask yourself, in which way am I going to upscale myself? The industry you are entering in, the customs administration you are associating with, is completely dynamic. Customs is now talking about artificial intelligence. We are not talking about following cargo. We are talking about intervention by artificial intelligence. And that is the direction you should be thinking of. When we are talking about clearing and forwarding, we are talking about African Continental Free Trade Area. We are not talking about Busia. We are not talking about Mukwano. We are talking about how do we move the Continental Free Trade Area, and we are looking at you as young people who should be able to tap into technology and provide the services required to move trade at the international level. Ladies and gentlemen, I usually say my mother taught me how to talk, she never taught me how to stop. So I struggle. Allow me to stop here. Thank you very much. Mwevale nnyo.
Wow. We've clapped for everybody the second time. Why not our trainer, senior trainer? Mr. Nalo, thank you so much for that great speech. I wanted to remind everyone that this graduation ceremony, I saw media houses around. You've captured a lot of attention, which is very welcome. that the whole world will know that there is a graduation ceremony for the clearing and forwarding industry. So the media houses are in the place, and we recognize you and thank you for covering us to make sure that the whole country, the whole community, and the world knows that our graduation is running well. The next speaker is the president, so I will not dramatize their coming, please pardon me. Is the president of the FIEFA. Allow me to welcome the president of the FIEFA to come and make his remarks. Please welcome the president of FIEFA. You're welcome, sir. Who later on, after his speech, will welcome the guest of honor seamlessly. You're welcome, sir.
Wasuze Otia. The graduates, the Commissioner of Customs, Uganda Revenue Authority, the chairperson, Curriculum Implementation Committee, representative of EAC Secretariat, the representative of Trademark Africa, FIEFA board members present, chairman of UFA, other industry leaders, members of NCIC, trainers, media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to address you at this 30th and first graduation on the update EAC FFC Curriculum Implementation Committee in East Africa. It is a very big day for us as we celebrate this milestone in our journey of professionalizing the customs clearing and freight forwarding industry in Uganda and the whole region. The graduates today, congratulations. Indeed, all of you have worked very hard to reach this day. Today, you join close to 9,000 certified customs and freight forwarding professionals in East Africa who are positively impacting the logistics industry through the skills acquired from this training. Dear graduates, as you may have witnessed, the EAC FFP's training equips trainees with relevant competencies to improve performance at work. The new curriculum you went through came with an additional touch of soft skills that are extremely necessary in today's world. You are the first beneficiaries of this very thorough but fulfilling work we did during lockdown, which broke out when we had just started updating the curriculum. Our target remains reducing human errors in customs clearance, which significantly increases the time and the cost of moving cargo across borders, thereby increasing the cost of doing business. Allow me to emphasize that the EAC FFPC program is the officially recognized regional training program for customs agents and freight forwarders in the EAC. That is why the EAC Secretariat is with us today. This also confirms that you can work anywhere in EAC Africa, in East Africa, as the representative of the Secretariat has already said. You may have also heard about other training opportunities for the logistics sector being championed by FIEFA. Please look out for them and take advantage of them. Earlier this year, the CBD program was rolled out in Uganda. Several CPD activities have taken place here in Uganda and in other countries. The CPD program is an opportunity for you to continuously update your knowledge and skills in this very high dynamic transport and the logistics industry. I encourage you to participate in the program to avoid being irrelevant. The CPD program will require you to contribute financially in order to sustain it. In the near future, it will become a requirement for licensing. Also, be informed that there is now an opportunity for progression to the diploma level. Training materials for our regional diploma program are being developed. The diploma will start soon. Please prepare to enroll. There is also the theater diploma program. The opportunities are so many. And the FIEFA e-learning portal, which we launched last month to make EAC FFPC training more flexible and accessible to those at borders and other locations. Allow me to also thank the individuals and organizations whose commitment, sacrifice, and dedication have remained steadfast in the incredible journey of the EAC FFPC program. The CG and Commissioner Customs Uganda Revenue Authority for remaining key partners in building capacity of customs agents and freight forwarders. We are very grateful and remain hopeful that the partnership will continue to grow as we introduce more industry capacity building programs. We also appreciate the EAC Secretariat for overseeing the regional implementation of this program and contributing to its recognition by the EAC Council of Ministers. Once again, let me thank Trademark Africa and her donors, USAID and the Kingdom of Netherlands, for the continued support to our capacity building initiatives. In a special way, I wish to commend leadership of UFA for supporting the EAC FFPC program. I also thank the CIC National Curriculum Implementation Committee for overseeing EAC FFPC activities. To our dedicated trainers, we thank you for equipping our students with the knowledge and the skills to navigate the freight forwarding world. Not forgetting the sponsors who paid fees to enable the students to complete the course. And lastly, the graduates whose hard work we are celebrating today. Thank you for the perseverance. Once again, congratulations to you all. We wish you the very best as you start service as professionals. Thank you. God bless you. Webale.
It's okay.
So, sorry.
It's not every day that you have the president of the FIEFA with you in the same room with you. So we are rubbing shoulders with very, very important people. We shall clap for him again. Thank you, Mr. President. Actually, some of these programs would not run unless we have strategic partners. In this room is a representative of Trademark Africa. Initially, they were Trademark East Africa, but they have spread their tentacles and spread their wings beyond East Africa. Now they are Trademark Africa. Madame Anna Namboze is with us today. We shall welcome her with a huge hand clap to speak on behalf of Trademark Africa. You're welcome, madam.
The graduates who are here today, whom we're celebrating today, the guest of honor, CCD, URA senior leadership here today, President FIAFA representatives, the Chair, National Curriculum Implementation Committee, industry leaders, ladies and gentlemen. I also want to add my voice to congratulate all the graduates who are here today, graduates of the first revised curriculum of the ESC Freight Forwarding Practicing Certificate. Congratulations. Trademark Africa has been supporting the programs for freight forwarders because we believe that efficiency in freight forwarding will help us to reach our mandate, which is towards trade facilitation. If we're able to have faster clearance because the agents and the freight forwarders are aware, are skilled, are professional, and they know what they're doing, then everything that seems simple or the losses that are experienced when things go wrong do not happen, and then there's less cost to the importers, to the exporters, and the trade industry as a whole. This work and support of FIAFA has been supported by the USAID and the Netherlands in most recent years. We would also like to take the opportunity to thank FIAFA for its commitment to implementation of this service, and URA as well, where you had a program that you ran before and even went ahead to review it and revise it, because it is a reality that the world we are living in is ever changing. So if you do not change, you're left behind. But it takes a lot of commitment to review a program. Those who have been to our institutions of learning know that sometimes what we learn is not very applicable. So it's good when we keep changing and rechanging our programs. To the graduates, I will not keep you long. I just want to reemphasize what has been mentioned here already, that the process of learning you have already done. You all went through school, you're all practitioners, you're all out in the field and implementing, so you have learned. But it is said that it's an important aspect of professional growth that you learn, you unlearn, and you relearn. When you unlearn, it just means that you are getting rid of some of the old habits, some of the old ways you've been doing things to pick up what is new. So you relearn by going through programs such as these, and also continuously learn because there's a diploma and other programs that are coming on board. By taking them up, if you do not, you might suffer. I don't know how many of you here are old enough to have seen the Kodak camera, which was a giant. Anybody who had a Kodak, who needed a camera, and everybody who needed to take pictures would walk around with Kodak. The professionals probably still use them, but we don't have pocket cameras anymore. I don't know who else saw a BlackBerry in the early 2000s. It was the phone of the force. We don't see BlackBerries anymore. But also, other industry, you can also look at McDonald's. It has re-emerged. The people who founded it and other people are taking care of it. But it's just simply to be able to go the extra mile and learn the old habits and relearn. So with the coming on board of technology, the AI, the regional integration that we have embraced. It is good that you take on this regional program. It also helps us to be able to achieve the ESC Common Market Protocol, goal of having free services move between the East African countries. Normally, the issue is quality. That is what is tested. But now that we have a program that is being implemented across East Africa, that is approved at the ESC, it means that we can all be able to serve in any country, as we've already had. So I just want to congratulate you all and also thank the service providers, FIAF and URA, for making sure that this program continues and for their commitment. Congratulations.
Thank you, representative of Trademark Africa. We've run this program marathon, and the beauty is that the intended goal is being met. Right now is the moment that we've been waiting for. We're going to have three things. One is the guest of honor and the awarding ceremony. We know the best candidates, this is a graded course. So three things, I will announce them: the certificate award ceremony, the speech of the guest of honor, and then afterwards we'll cut the cake. I'm told we have a list of the best candidates. They will come and cut the cake with class representatives plus dignitaries. Without wasting time, ladies and gentlemen, he's also a trainer, a master trainer. These are things some people may not know, but he's one of the most senior trainers we have in the room. On top of that, the guest of honor, the Commissioner Customs Department, Uganda Revenue Authority, Mr. Abel Kagumire, you're most welcome to come and make your speech and remarks, please. If you clap for my boss like that, and you know it is appraisal time, I still want my job where I work. Please clap for my commissioner. Welcome, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me start with acknowledging the president of FIAFA, my friend Felipe. We've been together for a long time, and I'm happy now you are the president. I'm still a commissioner, and we pray for you. And my mentor and facilitator, Mr. Analo, from East African Community, the lady who has made it possible for us at URA, the country director at Trademark Africa. Anne, thank you so much for the work you're doing. My colleagues, senior management at URA, Haja Sadu, and Vicky, and others who could be present, the leaders of the Federation of Freight Forwarders Associations. You know, as a commissioner customs, I struggle to manage associations. They have different mandates. Currently, I have 3, UFA, USIFA, and FUCAF, but I'm seeing one chairman, Charles, and the team. I don't know where the Jaffas are, and the Charleses, another Charles, but I want to recognize you for the work, tremendous work you're doing. The chairperson, Curriculum Implementation Committee, under the Assistant Commissioner Learning and Development, and the people who have brought us here, the graduates. 204 of you. Congratulations. distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abel Kagumire. I've witnessed this program for over 10 years, and I'm happy to be still around to see it going. I'm more excited that at least what we started is taking shape, and we are doing very well. So it's my pleasure and honor to officiate at this 13th graduation. And as Uganda Revenue Authority, we feel we have been good trustees to this program. Even without funding, we knock on the doors of Trademark. We ask your parents to pay school fees, although some of you are parents already. And we make sure this happens. But we do all this because we have capable facilitators. I don't know where they are. They can stand for recognition. The people have made it possible to train physically, online, and then the facilitators. Thank you so much for a job well done. Thank you so much. Because for us, we can do the planning and everything, but what they teach you, we don't know. Me, I only get to see you when you are making a declaration. And when you do it right, I know we are doing a good job. So thank you so much, the facilitators, for the work you're doing. Now, having a regional program, like Anaro has said, that is recognized, is not a simple thing. When we sit at the East African community in the Committee of Customs and make a decision that this program should be recognized, it means all countries, because the decision we make at Committee of Customs goes up to our ministers and up to summit. So it means the presidents of East Africa have endorsed this program. So when you are graduating, you are joining a prestigious group. I think today I'm happy they have brought this thing. I've not been putting it on. This certificate is powerful. It is powerful that even when I'm going to give you a license, it is the first thing I look at. Yes, it is very key for licensing your company. If a company does not have someone who has done this certificate, it is very difficult to get a license for you to operate. So if you have not been attending and paying attention, you go back and revise even when you are going to graduate. It's very important that whatever they taught you, you put it into practice and you make us shine. But I'm also optimistic that for you who are graduating today, you are going to fulfill two objectives which disturb us all the time. And even when my Commissioner General is saying, how are you skilling the agents? This is the 17th intake. Are they doing a good job? I said, I know where they came from, Commissioner General. We are far better than where we started, when we started this program. So we want to improve the quality of service offered to our clients. For us at URA, we call them taxpayers. And we are into now trade facilitation, though we are collecting some money. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your support to URA, who are able to hit and surpass our target. The clearing agents and freight forwarders start the process. Start the process. One of these days, I was asking my teams at DPC and in the borders, I said, what value are you adding beyond what a clearing and forwarding agent has done? They say, yeah, there are some clearing agents who are doing it right. So we are concentrating on those who are not doing it right. So which means if we get all the clearing and forwarding agents doing it right, you make our work easy at URA. Because you start the process. We don't want querying all the time. We are querying your declarations. Why? For me, when we query you on classification, We query you because you have not attached all the supporting documents. Then I ask the facilitators, did they take you through that module? Why would you make a declaration and you forget to attach a commercial invoice? And you went through this class, and you have this certificate, and I'm here to graduate you. Why? Why would you? Recently, we were in a meeting, I want to mention. A graduate who is with this certificate said, I think he was telling the traders, you tell URA to publish values. I said, you man, did you go through this course? That we publish values, everyone gets to know. Did they teach you about transaction value or they did not teach you about transaction value? He said, hey. He remembered. Now I realized that person was sleeping in class. Because if you are the one telling traders that urge URA to publish values, then what happens to transaction value? You do away with it or what? So I think I want to request that as you get this training, the services are going to improve and we are going to perform better. The other objective we want to achieve as your trustees and the people who are putting in a lot of money and our leaders in the East African community, Mr. Naro has touched it, is improving the integrity and create a positive change to the public. There is this still negative attitude. But agent bamwe, and Naro has not had that one. Clearing agent wamwe. And what finishes us is that I'm the one who licenses them and give them a license. But when I went to check and asked the traders, I said, okay, you are saying they are our clearing agents. I always publish a list of the agents we have licensed. Ooh, I don't see that one on my list. So among you, you have what we call clearing agents, when actually they are called brokers. So the brokers are taking over your work, and it's your role to make sure that they don't spoil this industry. Because they are not equipped, they are not trained, but they are saying they are agents. They've not gone through this course. Me, I call them brokers. They are not agents. And they have caused a bad reputation to the industry. People think, because they are not professional. So our role is to make sure that we do our best, we professionalize, and we kick them out. And we do the good job of serving our clients. Now, you very well know that 1st July 2021, we joined the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. Some of you have not cleared goods beyond Kampala. People are clearing at the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. For you, you will know how to clear at the bus terminal. A bus has come, that is the best you know, and you are powerful. You go tell your wife and children, I am a clearing and forwarding agent. You can only clear goods that have come in a package at a bus. We are looking at goods entering the Continental Free Trade Area. I want you to think wide and big and know that your space is as open as possible. You can stretch and stretch beyond bus terminal, beyond Malaba, beyond Mutukula, beyond Mombasa, beyond, and we find you in Dakar. We find you in Cape Town. Because the space has been open. And I want to urge you to think big. That's where we are going. And we are ready to support you. That's why trademark is no longer East Africa. It's trademark what? Africa. They will follow us wherever we'll go. So it's therefore exciting that we get another team joining us. And I am happy with the improvement in the declarations that we receive at URA of recent. And I want to congratulate you for that. You don't know what it means querying a person. Every time you lodge a declaration, there is a query. Then you have to wait for someone to respond to a query. Then you spend one day. 24 hours, it is a weekend, come on Monday. Someone is paying demurrage in a bonded warehouse. Someone is held at the port. But when you do it right first time, the officer looks for where to query, nothing, they will release you immediately. They release you immediately. And I want to appreciate that in these last 2 or 3 years, I've seen great improvement. Great improvement. Thank you. Those who are facilitating this team and those who are training, we are doing well in that space. The area which used to stop us was HSC classification. Every agent would want to look for where the rate is 0%, whether it is 10%, as if that's what the taxpayers would tell you. But we are seeing now you are clear, you tell them it is now 35%, the highest band. And this is how you'll work out. They do a worksheet. An agent who doesn't know how to do a worksheet, it was difficult those days, but things are easy. You even show them the worksheet. You'll pay VAT, you'll pay excise duty, you'll pay import duty. This one doesn't pay. There's infrastructure levy. This is the actual tab at the end. Then the taxpayer says, okay, I'll go through this. So well done, and that's the type of agent we are looking for and who is going to support us. I just want to commend FIAFA at East African level for steering the ship. Getting EAC on board to recognize you is not a simple thing to pull an arrow to come here. They are very good at advocating for us, for lobbying for us. At one time we had a challenge. There was some kind of a division. They were saying, now since UFA has very few people, I think this program is going to close. Since for us we have more people, but I'm happy that you, the students, you have demystified that. Because when you start the battles of associations, I belong here, knowledge has no borders. Here we are not talking about training associations. We are giving you knowledge. We are equipping you. And that's why Dr. So says the more that you read, the more that you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you go. So if you start thinking association, if you start thinking my corner, you'll miss out a lot. And it will be difficult for you to grow and get to different spaces. I want to thank you for accepting that this is equipping knowledge. It's not about which association you belong to. It's about what knowledge have I gained to do my job better. And I want to thank FIAFA for fostering that and working towards that we have everyone on board. We had insisted that we have practical experience in this clearing and forwarding, and I'm happy the curriculum has been taking people there. People joining in the ports to see what happens in Nairobi. I get a feel. I have officers in customs. They've not been to Mombasa, but for you, you've been there. So I see them asking my people, they ask my officers, have you been at Mombasa? Do you know the manifest? So I'm thinking of taking my officers also around now, so that you don't start challenging them too much. But I want to thank the program organizers for that initiative. Because when you keep them in a classroom and they don't see the environment they are working in, it becomes difficult for them to relate and do much better. So once again, for you who have graduated today, I want to say you have made your industry proud. You have made your industry proud. This business of looking at a clearing agent as a nobody, we want to demystify that one. We want you to be recognized, and your leaders are doing everything possible to professionalize this industry. When you become professionalized, it makes it easier for us who are doing revenue collection to facilitate trade faster. And so I'm proud that you accepted to come and get this knowledge, and I hope it will help you But don't stop at this. There are other programs in place. The other program, the other bit I wanted to touch is if we can embed the leadership component in our training program beyond the certificate, because this industry needs a lot of leadership. There are a lot of leadership challenges. You are dealing with the truck drivers. Right now I'm running to Elegu to resolve an issue with the truck drivers. Imagine a commissioner. Because the leadership has failed, hopefully I will go with some magic. I don't know whether I have anything, but I hope to convince them to stop striking. And that's where I'm running. But we need to embed leadership courses in our curriculum, and we train these people to make decisions quickly at whatever places they will be. So I want to thank you for inviting me as your chief guest and commissioner for customs. I want to thank the organizers for making this happen. And I want to thank you for putting in all the effort to learn. And I hope what you've learned will not be put to waste. And we'll do everything possible to support you so that you shine and you grow in this industry. May God richly bless you.
Thank you, guest of honor. That hand clap was for me, the MC, the guest of honor. And would request guest of honor kindly stay behind, and the team that you're sitting with at the high table, with all humility, I would request that you come forth to assist our guest of honor in the award of certificate award ceremony. I would request the representative of the industry to come forward to join Commissioner Customs. Mr. Charles Mwebembezi, kindly join. The President FIEFA, we request that you join Commissioner Customs. Trademark Africa, kindly. Mr. Nalo, kindly. And senior management, Haji, SC Field Service, kindly join in the supporting the guest of honor. I also welcome the chairman, NCIC, to take charge. Because of the short breadth of time we're going to read the chairman, NCIC. We're going to give her a microphone, Mr. DJ, and she will read 10 people who will be awarded certificates. Yes. A microphone, kindly. Yes. Oh, someone help me with the microphone. Second microphone. Second microphone. I don't want to talk like the Makerere students who say our money. DJ, help us with the second microphone. Okay. Yes, thank you. To her. So the chairman of the NCIC is going to read 10 people. You come forward and then have a moment with the... Getting these people in one day in one room is not easy. So with all humility, Chairman NCIC, please take charge.
Okay, thank you so much, Reagan. And our dear graduates, as you come up, we've talked a lot about ensuring that you're still at the same level in terms of where the industry is going. And as you're coming up, I would like you to think through of what your role will be in terms of the green customs as the direction that we are taking as an industry. So I'm going to read out 10 names, and I'll expect you to be coming, so be ready. They're in alphabetical order. And I'll start with Abasa Martin, Abasa Ronald Badachi, Agaba Elvin, Agaba Lincoln. Let's be fast, please. And as you come, you're going to pass the other side, and you will get off from my left. Agelun Fiona, Aguari Julian Florence, Aine Esther, Ainomgisha Fiona, Akankunda Reis, Akelo Christine. You can stay and take a photo with the CCD.
Congratulations, professionals, upon this.
Try and put your garlands right, as this is a Kodak moment that you wouldn't want to mess up.
Congratulations upon this great milestone, professionalizing the clearing and forwarding fraternity.
Okay, let's have Akelo Philly Ogong, Akiteng Hope, Aliker Sam, Alinda Gloria, Andihai Elisa, Anewu Eunice, Arach Sylvia, Ariho Freeman, Aseu Simon, Asima Constance.
Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to be jai. Kill up, come, person, matter, person, we don't mind. But when I land softly on the sofa floor. So far, so good, Koni Bajo, let me see you. Oh, lo, let me see you. Oh, lo, Bukao, let me Bukao. Let me see you, de Buga. Oh, lo, let me see you. Oh, lo, Bukao, let me Bukao. Let me see you, de Buga. Oh, lo, let me see you. Oh, lo, Bukao, let me Bukao. Let me see you, de Buga. Oh, lo, let me see you. Oh, lo,
As they get off stage, I'll have Atia Leila, Ayeng Isabella, Babi Moses, Babi Gumira, Michaela, Bagalaza Charles, Baguma Habat, Bateya Sin, Bazira Johnny Leonard, Bossa Peter, Chelimo Patience Sharon. Ebong Gonzaga, Ekituno Alan Vincent, Ekochu Simon, Gibson Gikera Mwanji, Imanirumva,
Nakasumbala jano de waste time, oh nah. Me I want fire bazooka, oh nah. Mr. Money no de waste time, Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Say baby don't find no de too shine, unaka.
Kalunji Guy, Kalunji Grace, Kamaya Anja Sabatine, Kamugabire Emmanuel, Katere Gabeka, Kawadwa Faizo Sentongo, Kawoya Muzafaru, Kazoba Walter, Kichwane John, Kichoncho Sharon.
You want to ease your mind, hello. You carry back a lot of filo. I'ma check a phone, no go dey ghost you. Ready to pay what 10 kilo. Kumatingaza, Shina sa inyo falapa. Agatha from Osaka Funi Bulala Nishi lo japa Omo ajebota lo be me gapa I don't like the nonsense we yakubota I don't like the nonsense we yakubota Nishi lo japa Omo ajebota lo be me gapa I don't like the nonsense we yakubota I don't like the nonsense we yakubota Sunga, sunga la ja 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 sunga, 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 sunga la ja ja ja.
Kihunde Juliet, Chintu Edgar, Chiseka Brian, Chiemba Hamis, Kute Adu Angelina, Kwaga Chrisbella Vivian, Kwikiriza Innocent, Chomhendo Maria, Lubega Akram Iga, Luwera Shaban.
Sunga la ja 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 sunga, 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 ululu sunga ja. Mr. Money with the vibe right now. Mr. Money with the vibe right now. Mr. Money with the vibe right now. Mr. Money with the vibe right now.
Tell me what you see when you look at me. Sungbala jako majubadi. My problem is I too sabi o. Pop Marley for the pool party o. Agata o ya dagbada. So you dey wine me, you know see Uber o ya gbokada. Shop banka you go shop gada.
Lukusa Alan, Lunyolo Christine, Madrega Ignatius, Malinzi Fred, Masagazi John Charles, Maweje Isa, Mbabazi Walda, Batamuliza, Mbonere Alison Patra, Muganzi Rachel, Mugisha Paulas Kariekezi.
Baby, follow my command, like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Follow my command, like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Cause this your milky for front enough for me. Hold on for me, I no go do me corny. And if you're milky in a fight, I saw me to look. Baby, gonna, waka waka when you enter Malicha.
Muhanji Martin, Mukasa Isaiah, Muneza Innocent,
Just stopped seeing the mixer. The first put up the mixer. There is no range.
Off.
Nahamwe Comfort, Najemba Josephine, Naju Kokulsum, Nakabusu Mary,
What's it called?
Nakadiango Joan Kabuma, Nakamante Aisha, Nakasuja Mariam.
Just in case it crashes. Like this guy who was removing his phone slightly pulled it out because it was loose.
my sugar, wahala. Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa.
Nakasuja Mariam, Nakayenga Annette, Nachibuka Brenda Annette, Nachimbugwe Shakira, Nachiinji Deborah, Nakuya Farida, Naluboa Joyce, Nalukwa Gostella, Naluoza Esther, Namale Lilian Abela, Namara Amos Delvin.
It's the kids, baby. Want you to tell on the kids. Wale twaluka. Asitrap take pina takuka. Makodora to me like. Kodora to me like. Kodora to me like. Kodora to me like. Makodora to me like. Kodora to me like. Come on. Kodora to me like.
Namaweje Josephine, Namazi Goret Kayaga, Namwembe Amina, Nandutu Evelyn, Nanchinga Diana, Nanono Jamira, Nanyonjo Sharon Bridget, Nasazi Patricia, Nasasira Rini, Natebwa Jessica. Naudo Marcelina, Ndagire Imelda, Nduwera Innocent, Ngobia Kennedy, Nimusima Lucent, Ninsima Caroline, Nono Polycarp, Nsamba Fahad, Nuwagaba Alex, Nuwagaba Hilary Robert.
All right, go.
I want to flex my love, I want to impress, and I want to carry my love away to a place she loves. I'm a man, I want to impress, and I want to carry my love away to a place she loves.
Nuahereza Agri, Nyakana Habat, Ochan Daniel, Ochom Brian Victor Imodoi, Ochon Eric, Odeke Robert, Oguti Philemon, Ojiambo Patrick, Okware John Peter, Okware Simon Masuba.
Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts
putting my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me young girl, oh young girl. No tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. I see this fine girl from my party.
Olungat Joseph, Omokor Peter, Otim Ricky, Otori Raphael, Owokunda Brenda, Oyirot Jeremy, Sekajiri Ronnie, Soiji Pauline, Sechanzi Paul, Sechewa Andrew.
Problem in all the finish. We could try to enjoy. Bahala in all the finish. We could try to enjoy. Sekata kata wuru not the finish. We could try to enjoy. Problem in all the finish. So we could try to enjoy. We could dance like Luala. Yeah, Luala. We could dance like Luala. Yeah, Luala. Dance like Luala.
Person keep pressing, but all I see finish. Now question the person. Problem, you know they last forever. Make you try to enjoy. I walk up from Pelemuja to Apollo Meta just to find a mentor.
Sechewa Andrews, Senkumba, Gerald, Senyonga Arafat, Swanangu Derek, Tebere Simon Peter Kerry, Twesi Jeremy, Walusimbi Sempa John, Watsemba Jonathan, Wendy Kasim Lutakome, Muguta Benjamin, Anena Sonia Ayela.
She want the fun, like if I want time, now she come from I think too long, she want to test in my cockara. My dear, make I tell you, I know they want day do like say, me I supposed to go holiday, but I want to stay. She thought I was lazy, she said baby don't play me, when I hear her she be screaming my name, drive me now crazy, she want it on a daily, she call me on the phone, say she want know if I come back again. If I come back again, I give her like I'm a Yankee babe. She make her go. I'm a Yankee babe. Whoa. She want the corner, my location. She want to jam me natty on top with this in my plantation. I never answer, she go carry me go for vacation. She want to get down, but she know no say me I be gladiator. Mama, the girl a jungle antibody down balance, ready to fire take go. Mama, I know the two shot and mama.
So now that you've all been recognized and you've all received your certificates, the time is now for us to recognize those who stood out in terms of their performance. And I will be reading out 4 names of the best candidates that excelled in terms of their performance, and they'll be receiving a reward from our guest of honor. I would like to invite Natebwa Jessica. Natebwa Jessica Asewu Simon.
Every little thing you did do to me, it is sweet to me for body. She your loving fee follow me. Wow, 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 wow. Get your bullet, make her go crazy. I'ma get say you sure for me. Say make her withdraw money. Oh Roma, no go downgrade. Make a carry your luggage. I define you for this. For this, I no trouser fit to contain. Your body in a baggage.
I know Mogisha, Fiona. And lastly, Ekochu Simon.
One and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me.
Ekochu Simon.
For the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, stand up. For the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions.
We will allow the best 4 candidates to have a Kodak moment with the team at the front. If you could all just stand in between, you can put your presents down and come with your certificates. Please find a place to fix yourself. Congratulations to you once again. We would also like to recognize the people who stood out as your leaders for the time that you spent during the time of your study. They offered their leadership, as you heard from our Commissioner Customs. He's so passionate about leadership, and these people stood out as exemplary for you all. And for that reason, I would like to invite Chiemba Hamis, Lukusa Alan, Aguari Julian Florence, and Tebere Simon Peter Kerry.
You make me give number. Me no feel look and pass. She give me eye contact. Oh baby, Jack, come on. Oh baby, Jack, give me this your love. Me I go show you love as long as you know with me, Joe. Your body must go kill him, and I know mine to be one of them. Columbia body name, I want to make my mind a rest. You better make a day with you, cause it's solo show than they cost. Baby, turn around, make her come on top. Be like I take it by now. You like a boss like Kana. Show to me love, I'm Maya. Put all the love for trousers. You make me want to the dance, girl. Mama, control shift to your pants, girl.
So we will do the same. We will have a Kodak moment. Please spread yourselves out. And let's have a Kodak moment.
Chairman NCIC, kindly join the photo. You're missing in the photo.
Sugar cane sweet, but your love is sweeter. So below juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh girl, I wanna be.
Hey, thank you so much. much for all your patience. And right now, we are going to move into our next item on the agenda. I'm assuming the MC role now. For us in Uganda, it's not a celebration when we don't cut cake. So cake is key on the agenda, and it's the next item that we have. So we'll request our leaders to first go and sit down. Yes, then we shall. They're bringing it here.
Taking it a break, me I know the rush, baby. If you want me, catch a rebel, mommy say we do me.
Show me a jigger, let me see. And let me see the woman that is with. Put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist? Mama, they can't touch you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do so kind things, make me feel some kind way.
As we are getting the cake onto the platform, I would kindly request the best performing students and the leaders to come and cut cake with the CCB, the chief guest of honor. The best performing Jessica, Simon, Fiona, Ekochu, Simon, please come up, as well as the class presidents. That's Chiemba Hamis, Lukusa Alan, please come up. Agwari Julian Florence, as well as Tebere Simon Peter Kerry. I hand over to the MC now that it's time for cake.
I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do so kind things, make me feel some kind way. You know I'm not just trying to get lit, cause I know some kind things do it for the right baby.
Okay. I've resumed my powers. We're going to count from 300. It's the 13th graduation, so 13. We count together, we all went to school. 13, divide by 2, 6, I can't hear anyone. Retake, 6, faster. Not 1, 2, 1, congratulations everyone. This time round, the Pope has accepted. On every part, a Pope has refused, but this intake was special. Congratulations, team, upon your graduation. Congratulations, team, upon your graduation. Please, the ushering team, cut the cake. We must eat it. Congratulations. Thank you, Chairperson NCIC. Okay. The best students, please come back, and the class presidents, you're going to serve us. For teaching you, for wishing you well, for sponsoring you. My friend, it's not easy being a leader. Please, best students, class representatives, come. We cut the cake and you serve us. Otherwise, congratulations upon this 13th graduation ceremony. The next activity will be a vote of thanks. I think it will be one of the representatives of the graduates, who is Simon Tebere. Simon, as these people come with the cake, yes, as they distribute the cake, Simon, give us your vote of thanks and pray for lunch, so that immediately after the cake, this time we've begun with the dessert. We do the dessert and eat the what? After all, it goes to the same stomach. Yeah. Where is Simon? Simon Tebere? Where? Who is Simon? Simon. Please come and give your vote of thanks. You know, we've had the industry head, President Ufa. We've had from the Directorate of ESC, we've had the FIEFA president, we have Commissioner Customs, senior management, We have Trademark Africa. We have a full house. You don't get this every day, I will repeat it. You have the chairperson NCIC. So we're giving you just 2 minutes. Meanwhile, the cake cutting, let it continue. Just 2 minutes, vote of thanks, and pray for lunch. Simon, please.
The guest of honor today, the Commissioner Customs Uganda Revenue Authority, the President, Federation of East African Freight Forwarders, the representative of the East African Community, the representative from Trademark East Africa, the Freight Forwarding Industry representative, the URA fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. It is with utmost pride and pleasure to be speaking here as a representative of the graduates of the 17th intake. First and foremost, I would like to thank URA forever for putting together this opportunity for us to acquire knowledge and become professionals in the freight forwarding industry. I would like to thank the facilitators, the trainers, for making us who we are today, professionals in our true right. I speaking, I've already been introduced. I'm Tebere Simon Peter. The industry calls me SPK Tebere. I am here with the class representatives, the presidents of the 17th intake, and I would have not done them justice if they did not really introduce themselves in person. Just 2 minutes, please.
Greetings to you all, and congratulations to the 17th intake. Alan Luxa is my name. I've been serving as the Vice President in the 17th intake, Group 1.
Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations, graduates. My name is Julian Aguari Julian Florence. I was the class representative of Group 1. No, Group 2, sorry.
Hello, everyone. Yes, my name is Hamis Chiemba, Group President, Group 1. Congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, class presidents. Ladies and gentlemen, the 17th intake has been a very vibrant and active class. Our facilitators will attest to that. We appreciate the efforts that has gone on in making us who we are. And we would very much like to thank all of you for supporting us. I would thank the graduates. We have been an online class, and I would like to say thank you to the WhatsApp group leaders, because we are an online class, and we've pioneered in a number of things. Ladies and gentlemen, on my behalf and on behalf of the class, mine is just to pass a vote of thanks. We want to thank the industry for supporting us. We pray that you open up the opportunities that we see before us. And this morning, before we came here, as the leaders of the class, we sat down and made an entry on Touch Point. And the entry number was 7th July 2023, and it says, to URA, please consider recruiting the top 5 the best students on the 17th intake in your lot. And the response we got was, you're going to have an opportunity to be in the presence of the commissioner and all this delegation. Please present your concerns in person. Now that you have been heard, and I've seen the smile from the URA table, I'm optimistic that this will now change to the green lane. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have much to say. To my fellow graduates, the world is yours. As the first cohort of the new curriculum, we are privileged. We would also love to be the first cohort of the theater diploma. It's all up to you. We would love celebrating this achievement with more people here, but in putting knowledge to practice, on behalf of the graduates of the 17th intake, we pledge to serve with honesty and integrity, efficiency, professionalism, till we fulfill our obligations as taxpayers under the sun for God and my country. Thank you.
Okay, I think
it's that moment.
Yes, you forgot
Thank
to
you.
pray for the food. Eh?
Thank you, MC.
Kindly.
We have bad news and good news. The bad news is a number of animals and God's gifts have lost their life. The good news is we are going to enjoy it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's humble ourselves and pray. Father in heaven, we want to thank you for this moment. We want to thank you for all the people gathered here. We pray that what we are about to receive gives us wisdom. Help us to live with integrity. Help us to do what you ordained us to do. And help us to serve our community and the country. We pray for good health. In Jesus' name we pray.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you, everyone, for coming for this 13th graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end and conclusion of this graduation ceremony. We are having our lunch. Emma, kindly, a minute. Emma, please. When we have our lunch, we shall not come back here. So I hope every one of us has a coupon like this. Someone was making a joke that those who don't have graduation gowns and your students, you will fast. But it's not true. Everyone is catered for. Our lunch is served in Paradise, just down there. Paradise, and we want to wish you all the best in your endeavors and a blessed and nice weekend. See you again, and congratulations to the graduates. Thank you for coming. God bless. Is it, I'm told we may need a group picture on such an occasion. We cannot go without a group picture. So our paparazzi kindly arrange people. I think it's 2020. The high table kindly, we request to inconvenience you to join the podium. These two tables kindly, and also with our trainers. Please, trainers as well, join the podium. And we have a group photo with the graduates. This is a historic event. Kindly join the podium. And then we'll have lunch seamlessly. Trainers and our chief guests, kindly. It's the one last activity. Arrange us. The graduates, you will stand behind us. Stand behind us with your gowns looking very good. Just stand up there so that you're covered. Trainers, the clearing fraternity, and our guests, kindly join us. The graduates, kindly. So make sure, for us we are many, make sure everyone is covered. I would propose that those who are not yet here, you first stay there. We finish the upper lot, then also you come. Is that okay? Careful. Okay. So the team already up is enough. Who then the others afterwards, the ones up, you will go back, and then so that our colleagues who are down can also have a moment. Who is the lead photographer to guide us that we are done? You're the lead? Okay. 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 Kindly, the team help this to quickly arrange very quickly so that we have a good. Yes. Are we good to go? Are we good?
Everything Gaza, Karatia na nyamanza siasa, takupa class to the next bonanza.
So we swap. The team that is up kindly join down. Our colleagues down, join us here. Our graduates are up. So the team that is through, please come down. I'm still seeing some people staying up. Kindly give a chance to our colleagues that are down so that we have this. Those that are up, some of you are staying. Please give a chance to comrades that are down.
You know me, sit a danger. Never ganga, never teaser. You know me, sit a danger. Kabala walinganga, somba goma, wakera kabali ganumbi. Antom ziki temlimu interview. Bento mulaga nensonga. Zembala irila, jaba fukira chiriche bawalula. Zembala irila, jaba fukira chiriche bawalula. Wachose mumba kwate kukatago.
Okay. For our lunch, are we through? Okay. One without your hat. Just wave your hat like this. Yeah. Just put it up. You've achieved it. Hey. Hey. Just with the hat up. Okay. Congratulations upon this wonderful day. For the lunch, we are having the guests first. Let's have the guests first, then us the graduates will eat after. Let's have the guests first, then we shall join in as well. Let's have the guests first, then we'll join in as well. Congratulations.